Dead last from the random gridding, so I know it's going to be quite a slow start. Just really trying to pick the line, pick the wheel to follow, and hope you get a good ride through. As we can see, the line I take is the wrong one because the guy skipped his pedal and everybody's gone. We get to the first corner, just then close the gaps again, and unfortunately somebody goes down and it's a bit carnage. So again, anyone on the right hand side got a good line through. Those on the left, it all got a bit steady and a bit slow. We'll just keep going then and try and make our way to the single track. So I managed to pick off a few places along the straight there, going into the first level of single track, but this is the first rock garden and it just gets unbelievably slow. As soon as somebody's put the foot down, it all stops and backs up, and then we're all just standing, walking, trying to walk our way through the first rock garden. So yeah, a lot of time wasted, and this is the challenge of being at the back of the grid. So back on the bike again now, just lost the place there, was a bit slow clipping in, taking my time and need to learn that one really. Now it's just a case of just getting on the wheels and just looking for overtaking spaces and nipping past when we can. A few ups and downs here, bit of air clearance, a bit nice, and then we're into some berms where the gravel was quite loose on the outside. You have to be a bit careful with the front wheel. But it'll get quite slow for a while now while there's a bit of a queue in front. I can see the guy in the orange there is just not quite holding the wheel, so I've just decided, I know what's coming up, I need to try and get past him as quickly as I can, just because I don't really want to be stuck behind him on the next rock garden when he's spending so much time standing on the pedals. So just nip past here now, round the couple of corners, and then try and close back up under his next group. I know after this section there's a rock garden coming up. I know it'll get a little bit slow, and I can see from the queue in front somebody's going to put a foot down there and we'll all back up, so I'm trying to give him a bit of space so I can ride through it, but unfortunately they all slow right down, so I've got a bit of space thinking I can ride it, get a bit close to this guy, but unfortunately I think he puts a foot down there, yeah, forces me to unclip. I've got to unclip and get going again. By that time he's disappeared, so trying to close the gap again. Then we go around to the drop off. So get the seat post down, it's quite a significant drop. Seat post down, roll it down. Not actually that much faster than the B line, but it just feels nice to do the A line, and it's a nice bit of a challenge. And then just get this series of corners right and we're into the climb. I know we've got this long climb now 5 or 6 times, so trying to pick some people off without going too deep, just trying to keep the heart rate under control. As you can see, the speed difference at the back is quite significant. Just got to be careful somebody doesn't chop your nose off like that one. So wait for a gap and push the way through. Got a long first half of the climb here, rolls downhill a bit, and then we turn left and it goes up what is then quite a steep climb and quite loose. So it's just about pacing yourself for a long climb. So we've come around the left corner. This one is a lot steeper than the video really shows it. It's probably getting on for 20% at the top of it. So again, it's just picking your way past people at a sensible pace. And then when we get to the top, we're going to turn left and then drop the seat post, and we've got quite a long downhill with a few drops and a bit of a jump. I think this is the first of the V60s coming past. He's clearly very strong uphill, so just let him go really. I'm a bit too cautious, should have followed him through that gap. I need to learn to be slightly more aggressive when off the back, just to force my way past the slower riders. Quite a fun descent this one, a few drops and jumps on the way down. Just got to be careful on some of them, the landings, there are roots in the way, but don't want to get too close to the guy. But it's just nice just to have fun, let it flow. It'll be a great little descent when there's nobody in front. again, need to be more aggressive. Just sitting in, patiently waiting and losing time. One of the V60s there dives past and shows me how overtaking should be done. Again, really should have followed him as he pushed his way past. The video showed me really that I have to be a lot more aggressive. I lost about 2 minutes on this first lap, primarily just because I sat in for too long and should have pushed past when the opportunities were there. Little trick up and around the tree here. I see the guy puts his foot down, slows them both down a little bit, so I'll try and give myself a bit of a gap, get the momentum and try and nip him on the way out. You can see I've got a better momentum. I sit on his wheel and then just nip through before the next corner. Another place gained. Close that gap again now to the next group before we get to the next technical section. Look for the next opportunity and try and push my way through. We can see the guy in the red helmet here has been the guy who's been holding up the queue, so everybody's trying to get past him. So I need to try and get past these two, but I'm guessing the guy in black's going to want to dive past him when he can as well, so I need to be a little bit careful. So yeah, here he goes, guy in the black's dived his way through there onto the bridge. I need to try and nip him on his way as we come off the bridge. Just got to wait now for a corner that's a bit wide enough. No opportunities here, and I think we just get up the left hand side shortly and then round the outside of him into this corner. There we go, and then another place gained. Try and get back onto the guy in black and then look for an opportunity to try and squeeze past him as well. I'll follow this guy through because I know what's coming up now. We've got a few little rock gardens with some step ups, and in practice it was a bit carnage. Lots of people putting their feet down, lots of people walking, so I'm expecting the same will happen here. Try and leave yourself a bit of a gap to try and ride through, but as soon as you put the foot down, momentum's all gone and you're off and running. You can see there's people in front. The minute there's a bit of a gap, we were okay. This guy's still riding, looking okay. Did we manage to get through all the way on the first lap? I don't think we do. I think it goes wrong about here. No, first lap was clear. It was a clear run. Maybe it's the second and subsequent laps we did it a bit wrong. So now we've got flowy bits now onto the bits that I did as part of the short track on Friday night. So I know what's coming up. I know where the fast and flowy bits. If I can try and get a place where I can now, great. If not, I know we're back onto the field section then, and I can pick some places on the climb. Quite a long draggy grass climb now, back to the start finish to finish the first lap, so it's just a case of again sitting in, try and spin the legs a bit, get past some people where you can, close the gaps, but just save legs for the last lap. That looks like a guy's just come out of the technical feed station, so either stop for a mechanic or perhaps for a bottle of water or a gel. So good target now to aim for, and it's really the pattern of the race was get past somebody, see somebody in front, use them as the target, pull my way up to those, try and get past, and then just basically a whole race of just chasing, catching and passing. And then back into the rock garden that caused a massive queue on the first lap. And as you see, once you actually ride through it, it really is a bit of a nothing rock garden. It's quite amazing that people couldn't ride it quite sensibly on the first lap. And that was it. What caused all of the blockage. Then we're into these series of 3 jumps, which are with nobody in front, quite fun. Just get a bit of air off all 3 of them, leading into a couple of berms. I could see the guy in front taking it nice and steady, having some fun. Didn't even realise at this stage there's a guy on my tail. Went round this corner, and a great move from him. Dug his foot in there, screwed it around the inside, and nicked the place off me. I think he was another V60, but he was clearly going quite well. So this was a good wheel to follow, and I need to learn a bit from the overtaking, so I'll see him going for the gap. He makes the gap, so I've shouted and following through. Just under the place gain. It was hard to tell at this stage now whether I'm still passing the V50s or whether we're actually catching the back markers of the V40s. I've just got to hang on to this guy's wheel as long as I can now and just follow him through any gaps he creates. So back into the open now for an overtaking spot. I know he's going to go past, so again give the shout, just follow through, try and stay on his wheel, just pick the place off before we get into the next rock garden, into the big climbs. So I had a clear run through the rock gardens that time, and you can see from the group in front that's allowed us to close up. So I've got this short climb, bit of a straight, and then we turn right into the bigger climbs again. And this has just allowed us to close those gaps so we can pick these more guys off on the next climbs. Lost my wheel up that first bit of the hill. Clearly he's a much better climber than I am. That wheel's gone, but I can see this group in front, so I know when we turn left and it gets steep, they'll probably come back at me. So it's just now trying to save a bit of energy, wait for gap get on their wheel, and as we got the steep bit, hopefully pick off some more places. Closer, we picked up one place, and then it's the seat post down, long descent, no real chance to overtake all the way down here now. It's just give yourself some space, keep it safe, and wait for the next one so you can pick some more places. sat behind this guy for a long while now. I know what's coming up the steep up and around the tree, so I've got to try and get past him when I can, just so he can't stall me on that bit of a tree. Try and close the gap up to the next group. There we go, and then a sharp left into the up and over. Clear run this time and try and get onto the back of these guys in front. Been sat behind this guy for a while now. I know what's coming up. Right hand overtaking place, I've used it before, so I know exactly where I'm waiting for now. Get the position right, up the left hand side, around the outside and take the corner. Job done. And then try and close up on the two guys in front, and I see them there, which is always a good incentive to push a little bit, close that gap. I see this is John Hines in front of it at this stage, which means I know I'm going quite well, because John's usually a quick rider, so having caught John, who was greedy fairly well up, I know I'm doing fairly well. I'm fairly confident John will be able to ride the rock garden okay, although I can see the people in front of him. Unfortunately, what I didn't expect was what really happened. I think John lost his momentum ready to go through the rock garden, timed it wrong, hit the front wheel, and there he was down. And then you see the guy in front put a foot down, and we were all struggling a little bit then. So it's then off and running, and I think there's no point trying to jump back on the bike at that stage, just run it all, knowing he's probably going to get the next one wrong. Just keep running until get to the top and jump back on at that stage to keep the momentum and try and close the gaps. Having raced this bit of single track as part of the short track on the Friday night, I knew the section quite well. I knew what gear to be in. I knew I could make it flow, so I thought it was a good opportunity to try and close the gap, get on this guy's wheel before we get to the grassy climb. As you can see, I'll close him in fairly quickly. He's obviously a bit steady around here, as we did before. No overtaking possibilities, but at least get on his wheel and just be place ready for as soon as we hit the grass. So use the opportunity here past the tech station just to get a gelling, get some energy, get the bottle out and have a bit of a drink, get myself refueled, then try and push past this guy and have a look at what's up ahead. So I can see a few more riders to try and pick off, try and close those gaps with the single track and time them well so I don't get caught from rock gardens again. So that worked out really well. Past two riders on the way into the rock gardens, got a clear run through the rock garden. Now see this guy in front, so again it's now just try and sit in on the back of him where there's no overtaking chances, get over the bridge onto the next bit of single track, and then I know my favourite overtaking place is there, but I'll give him a shout and try and squeeze past when I can. So I gave him a good shout out on the way up, saying, coming on your right, really gracious rider, moved over to the left, didn't fight me at all, just let me get straight past. I guess he was hoping to jump on the wheel. So easy pass and then a bit of clear space to try and close down. So a big gap in front now, so to speed the video up 5 times, yeah, I'm not really that quick. It gives you just still gets you let's see the course, but just speeds the video up until I close somebody in, which is about 3 minutes away. So I walk through the long twisty single track, down the drop off and then into the short climb. I think that's where we'll start to close people back in again. As on my own this time, I thought it was a good chance to try the B line out and just see if it's actually any slower than the A line. I don't think it is, but there's a bit of a sharp corner at the bottom there, but I thought it might be useful later on in the race from behind somebody as an opportunity to overtake, so a good chance to really try it out. So we're back onto the big climb, 2 more riders in front, just enough chance to pick them off. Hopefully before we get to the left hand bend I can get them both off, so I've got a clear run up the steep section and into the downhill. picked up my 2 riders, thought I got a clear run up the hill and into the downhill section. Didn't realise there was a V60 coming up on the back of me. I know that rider and that kit. I've seen that kit enough times in our cyclocross races that I know he's going quite well, so I think it's just a good wheel for me to follow. Just try and give him a bit of space now so I get a clear run on the downhill. Speed the video up now. There's nothing happening now for quite a while, so I'll just follow his wheel, keep him in sight. I get close enough to him, but just making sure I don't lose him out of sight. I'm just following him through now. So I've been keeping my man in sight there, now planning what's coming next for the rock garden. Hadn't realised there was somebody behind me, but the V60 British Champions jersey there means no shame in being passed by him. I'm 2 years away from that age group, and he's the standard I've got to aim at, and as you can see from his speed, I've got some work to do yet. So we're going up to the rock garden step ups again now. I can see the guy in front of the British champ there is quite slow, so I'm guessing he might be a problem on the rock gardens. So just trying to give myself a little bit of space, try and get a clear run into those rock gardens. He clearly gets it wrong at the very start, and as you can see then the British champ guy is off and running, so I've got to stop, jump off the bike, lost all the momentum, and again now it's just a case of run to the top and jump back on once we get to the top. So he jumped on after the first 2 sections so he can get on and get clipped in and ride the 3rd section. I carried on running, thought it might be quicker. Clearly looking at the gap, he suddenly pulls on me as a mistake. I should have jumped on and rode the section rather than try and run through it. By the time I'm through that section, jumped on the bike, he's then past this guy and I've lost the wheel. I don't think I ever see him again. So let's speed the video up again, just get us all the way back round to the grass section leading to the start finish straight again. No action there really. As we get up this section then I'm trying to faff in my pockets, trying to find a gel. Hands are a little bit numb and I'm fishing in the wrong pocket, so I can't take a gel, and unsurprisingly going far too slow, not really paying attention, and lose the space here to the guy from Gritty. I'm guessing he's a V60 because I don't recognise him, so again I just think I'll sit on his wheel because it's quite a headwind along this section. Sit on the wheel, just try to take a bit of a breather. So I'd caught this guy from Gritty back up, been following him for quite a long time, realising he's a bit slow. I guess his legs popped unless he's got a bit of a mechanical issue. Sat behind him far too long, not wanting to interfere with his races of V60, when really I should have pushed through and used the opportunity to get past just rather than just lose time. I think there's another guy comes past at the moment and it makes me realise that I should have gone through, so see the gap and then try and follow him through. So yeah, here we go, he dives past, so I use the opportunity to jump on his wheel then and follow him through. So trying to hang on to the guy in pink there, which is great, just another few places past on the first section of the hill. So try and hang on to his wheel as long as I can into the left turn and try and follow him up the steep section. At this point, the leaders of the V40 race come past. You can see the speed difference for the younger, stronger guys. They make this hill look pretty straightforward. That is a steep, tough hill, as you can see from the guy in front of me grinding. But, those guys made it look quite easy. Again, no activity, so we'll speed the video up. It's just really trying to hang on to that man's wheel now, just getting to drag me along as far as we can until I can find somebody else. So a nice clear lap, good chance to get through the course, just play on the fun bits and try and just get a nice flow through the single track. Just use the opportunity just to take a bit of a breather where I can and just wait for the next group of people to try and have to pass. So I can see my rider in the pink top has got past this guy in the black. I know exactly what's coming up now. This is quite a tricky rock garden section. Some big lumps there, saps the momentum a bit. Don't want to get too close to him, because if he gets it wrong I'll have to unclip, and then it's a bit difficult to get clip back in on this section. So trying to give him a bit of space. He obviously knows I'm there, because we come out of this rock garden and he gives me a shout to come through on the right, which was great of him. So moves over, chats me through, and with the place taken. Thanks to that rider. So approaching the rock step ups, and I'm thinking, great, at long last I've got a clear run at these. I know I can ride them because I've rode them a couple of times in practice. I know not an issue, so riding these okay. This guy's my guy in pink up front again. I see he's got it a bit wrong. He starts walking, so I had to give him a shout to keep going, just so I don't have to unclip. So he's good then. He runs out of the way, keeps me going, so I have to back off a bit between the rock guards, and a bit means I can just keep clipped in, keep the feet in, just keep going on there. So he's back on his bike and running again. Just follow him for a while. Back into the field now. See the guy in black running, got a bit of a rear flat, so there's a few of those on those rock gardens, highly surprising. Thankfully for him, just halfway up the hill here on the right hand side is the tech place, and I see he's got his picture waiting for him with a spare wheel. So he's just now following the guy in pink and trying to dig another gel out of the pocket, realising in the other pocket hopefully will be better this time. So again, bit of a drink, bit of a gel, try and refill them for next time. So pushing into the headwind here, trying to take it a bit steady, and some of the rider comes past on the left hand side in a second. So I'm guessing he was probably a V60, but he came past reasonably quick. I couldn't hold that pace, so I just had to let the wheel go and ride my own race. So through the line for another lap, and then I get a fairly clear run then for probably at least half a lap, so I speed the video up a bit. You still see what's going on, so you get to see the track, but without wasting too much time, so we're running at double speed. It shows you how an e-bike would look. So back into the drop off again. I'm sure it's been good to get the drop post down. Half a lap of just been able to find my flow, get all the technical sections right. I feel like I'm going okay, pace it sensibly, and then we're round into the climb. So I was quite surprised, having gone what I thought was going reasonably well. Some more of the youngsters come past, and again, as you see, as we go up the hill, they go past far too quick for me. Not even any point trying to hold on to the wheels, but then I'm giving some of them 18 years, it's probably not that surprising. nice coming to this rock garden in front for a change. I know there's a guy in my wheel there, I think he's a V60, so I'll let him pass, but for now it's about commanding the space and be able to take this rock garden at my own speed without having to worry about getting them clipped. So first time in the whole race so far, I think I've actually had a clear run at this rock garden. Then as soon as I come past, give the guy a shout, stay over to the left and let him go on the right hand side. We're back into the rock step ups. The guy from Gritty walking there, I'm guessing he's got a mechanical. It seemed to be a bit more than just walking the rock garden, so I've given him a shout to move over the way. He's got out of the way for me, so I've managed to get straight through. Again, not lost any momentum. I can see the guy in front of me, but he's far enough away I can ride the whole rock garden without any concern. A bit of a lonely race from this point onwards now, so just double speed the video, you get to see the track, but just say waiting for too long. All the way around through, I'm thinking at this stage I must have finished this lap and another lap left, because I had 2 laps to go the last time. Looking at the time, we're well inside the hour and a half, so I'm thinking get to the line before hour and a half and then one more lap, save the legs a bit and then last push for the last lap. I was surprised to come around here and see the checkered flag out, expecting we'd have another lap. So it turns out we were a lap early. One of the marshals made a mistake, but that's the result. So started in 63rd and dead last, finished 34th. So considering this a very slow first lap, quite pleased with that. Great course, great fun, really enjoyed it. Weather held out for us, and looking forward to the next one.